Good evening. Thank you so much for joining me tonight for Maisha Prime News. My main objective being to inform and educate you on stories making rounds in Kenya and the neighbors. And today, some of the top stories we are going to look at. Police spokesperson Bruno Shioso has assured Kenyans of their safety, saying the National Police Service (NPS) has fortified security systems in information sharing to ensure credibility after reports warning of a looming terror attack in Nairobi. Also today in our bulletin, we will be having a talk with Bushebi Jr. concerning the Bungoma rally held by Kenya Kwanza Brigade at the poster grounds on Friday 28th. We have these and many more stories prepared for you tonight. And remember, we have 5 over 5 segment at the end of the bulletin where we'll be remembering the football die-hard Juma. Welcome to the authoritative and now the most watched bulletin that airs Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. and 9 a.m. and on weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday at 9 p.m. My name is Rida Kering Chebet. Welcome. The Kenya Kwanza Brigade, led by its principals, Deputy President William Ruto, Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula on Friday, took their campaigns to Bungoma County with the pledge to unite the nation. Ruto said they were focused on reviving the country's economy and fighting tribalism. He also said that Kenya Kwanza outfit was the first of Kenya, as it comprised the leaders from many parts of the country. Other leaders who addressed the rally included the MPs Alice Home of Kandara, Aden Duale of Garissa Township, and Rigathi Gachagua of Mathira. Bushebi Jr. brings us the details from Bungoma town.
Valves are seemingly off between President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto, as the latter publicly and directly faces his boss for the first time. Friday, January 28th, William Ruto, Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi stormed Bungoma to woo supporters for their political outfit as the partnership among the three leaders gained momentum by the day.
Sasa juzi wametuletea pesa mingi, hata mimi na mheshimiwa Majimbo tumeitwa ati wanatupatia 20 million. Tukaambia Raila Odinga, we don't want your money. Kwa sababu kama uko na pesa ya kutosha wewe Raila, kuja ufufue Webuye Panpepa kwanza. Kama uko na pesa ya kutosha, kuja fufua Nzoia na Mumias Sugar kwanza. So sisi tumesema mtu yoyote anaunga Raila mkono, sisi anaenda wapi? Nyumbani. Na leo nimeona kitu ya kushangaza. Party leaders, wale viongozi wa vyama, Mheshimiwa Musalia anasimama urais, Mheshimiwa Ruto anasimama urais, Mheshimiwa Weta anasimama urais. Alafu mimi nasikia iko party leader mwingine ati anasimama ubunge hapa. Huyo ni party leader kweli? Huyo ni party leader? Hata kuchana nywele hajui kuchana nywele.
Tarehe 9 mwezi wa 8 na wewe ndio utaamua, sio wale wanakaa kwa mahoteli ya kifahari wakifikiri hao ndio wale Mungu aliteua waje kutuambia rais atakuwa nani.
Raila ule analetwa na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, wakati ule alikuwa anafuta Mheshimiwa Wetangula katika kazi, alikuwa anakojoa kwa kitanda ya Waluya. Ni kweli ama sio kweli? Wakati ule alikuwa na tabeli Mheshimiwa Musalia Mudavadi, alikuwa anakojoa kwa kitanda ya Waluya. Ni kweli ama sio kweli? wakati ule alichukua milioni 300 katika kule Mumias Sugar Company, mpaka Mumias leo hii imekufa. Alikuwa anakojoa kwa kitanda ya Waluya. Ni kweli ama sio kweli?
Mimi nakushukuru Mheshimiwa Masika Wetangula, ulikaa ngumu. Vile vile alifanyia Musalia namna hiyo, akanyang'anya Musalia pesa ya chama huyo Raila Odinga. Na mimi nimeshangaa kitu moja. Niko na swali kwa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta. Huyu William Ruto alikusaidia 2002 na huyu Musalia. Akakusaidia 2013 ukakuwa rais. Akakusaidia 2017 ukakuwa rais. Akakusaidia tena 2017 mara ya pili ukakuwa rais. Kwa nini wewe unapigania uongozi ya Azimio kuliko Raila mwenyewe ambaye ni project yako? Why? What exactly are you looking for, Mr. President? Tumeambiwa ya kwamba rais ako na wasiwasi ati yeye akienda nyumbani ati ile mali yake ako nayo yenye baba yake alichukua, yeye amechukua, ati atanyang'anywa. I want to assure President Uhuru Kenyatta, you retire in peace. Nobody will take anything from you. We are not interested in what you want.
The trio made their way to Western Kenya, presumably to seek validation of the new formation by the region's electorate. The deputy president and his partners started the day in Mount Elgon in Bungoma County, Wetangula's presumed backyard. They addressed a series of rallies in the localities around Kapsokon before heading to the adjacent Kakamega County.
Tunasema biashara ya kila mtu, tuweze kupanga pesa ya serikali kusaidia biashara ya kila mtu, ndio tuhakikisha kwamba kuna usawa katika taifa letu la Kenya. Wakenya wengine wasihangaike, wengine wakijivunia. Tunasema tukubaliane na wale wanasema tubadilishe katiba, tuongeze vyeo na mamlaka ya viongozi, ama munasema tubadilishe uchumi kwanza? Tubadilishe uchumi kwanza ndio tupange ajira ya hawa vijana na tupange biashara yenu.
Several leaders addressed the multitude of people who had gathered to hear from the three leaders. In Bungoma, the leaders sent scathing attacks to the president and Raila Odinga, promising an uncompromising political battle ahead.
Tunataka tuunganishe taifa letu la Kenya. Watu wa Bungoma, munajua tulikuja hapa mbeleni tukaomba kura zenu mkatupatia, lakini leo tumekuja hapa kwa sababu tarehe 8 tuko na nafasi ya kuunda serikali ingine. Mimi nimekuja kuuliza watu wa Ingo, jameni, muko tayari tuunde hiyo serikali ama hamuko tayari? Mumejipanga ama nyinyi ni wakupangwa? Ate munasemaje? Ate munasemaje? Ate Bungoma mnasemaje?
Tumekasirishwa sana Mheshimiwa Wetangula, tukiona Mheshimiwa Cyrus Jirongo akitukana hawa viongozi wetu. Ati hata Jirongo anasema ati Musalia ni mwizi. Tungependa kukumbusha Jirongo, yeye ndo aliiba pesa mpaka pesa ikaitwa jina yake. Munakumbuka? Huyo Jirongo ndio wash. Anasema ati Musalia akiwa waziri, ati Musalia ndo aliangusha uchumi. Tungependa kukumbusha Jirongo kwamba Musalia akiwa waziri alikuwa waziri wa Moi, ambaye mtoto wake anaitwa Gideon Moi, ambaye Gideon Moi ndio analipia Jirongo rent saa hii. Hao ndio alikula serikali. Aache uwivu kwa viongozi wetu.
Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala, Garissa Township Member of Parliament Aden Duale, Alice Wahome of Kandara, Rigathi Gachagua of Mathira, Ndindi Nyoro of Kiharwan Senator were also present alongside a host of other leaders allied to UDA, ANC and Ford Kenya. While addressing the rally in Bungoma on Friday, Ruto told Uhuru to his face regarding the oncoming elections, stating that Kenyans will not elect his project in the August 9th presidential election. The deputy president implied that Uhuru had been imposing a state project on Kenyans, referring to ODM leader Raila Odinga. The DP said the Kenya Kwanza outfit was the face of Kenya, as it comprised leaders from many parts of the country.
Ati wameketi kwa mahoteli na maofisi, ati wanataka kutupangia kibaraka wao, mwenye atajunga maslahi yao, mwenye atafanya kazi yao, ati alafu watuletee ati tumpigie kura. Mimi nawauliza watu wa Bungoma, mtakubali kibaraka ya mtu ati nyinyi mchague? Nyinyi ndio kuchagua ama ni wale?
The trio resolved to stick together in their march to State House. Since the unveiling of their union on the Sunday of January 23rd, the three leaders have embarked on a joint presidential campaigns in which they have been selling their agenda to the electorate. This is the second time Ruto, Mudavadi and Wetangula are holding joint rallies, but the first one in the western region. For Maisha Prime, Maisha Television, I'm Bishop Junior.
www.djworship.com.
Right, thank you so much. As I promised you earlier, we are going to have a talk concerning the earthquake that was in Bungoma. That was on Friday 28th, 2021. So, Bushebi Junior, you heard what the politicians and the leaders said during the rally in Bungoma, the poster grounds. What do you have to say? What was their main? What was the message that they were trying to relay?
Of course, the whole team trooped to Western. I think it's the second tour that they are doing after announcing their earthquake, from Nakuru all the way to Western Kenya. And the main event took place at poster ground. And personally, listening to all these speakers, they're all talking about forming the next government. And of course, that is the main message that they are spreading. I mean, we're going to form the next government where they have talked about 100 billion, yes, where they're going to help Mama Mboga, talking about bottom up, Uchumi Bora. And now, as you know, Mudavadi, actually, as it is said, he registered Kenya Kwanza, even way before he left Oka. So right now, they are creating and they're trying to sell this new outfit called Kenya Kwanza, because you cannot just, I mean, even in news, you can't just be going around saying ANC, Ford Kenya and UDA were at this place. No. So Kenya Kwanza, yes, is the outfit that they are going to use. So that is what they're trying to sell. We're going to form the next government using Kenya Kwanza. That's the main message. And of course, also being in Bungoma County, they are trying to sell their aspirants. One of them is Ken Lusaka. You heard they were saying Ken Lusaka amewasalimia na leta salamu kutoka kwa Ken Lusaka, and you'd see the crowd going wild. And that tells you a lot. That tells you a lot that they are actually out to take the gubernatorial position in Bungoma County, and of course also maybe in Trans Nzoia County, because you know, UDA, Ford Kenya and ANC Western right now is they're the big boys. So yeah, that's the message.
Yeah, so based on that, what you just highlighted, when they say that Honorable Lusaka ametuma salamu, and the way the crowd was responding to that, should that send some jitters to the current governor?
Of course, he has to. His main contender right now is Ken Lusaka, and as I told you, Ken Lusaka is like a wounded lion, mama lion. You know, the cubs were taken away, and you're fighting back for your cubs to get back your cubs, or you're coming to revenge. So he's like he lost the seat. Remember, Ken Lusaka did not lose the Bungoma governor's seat because it was a very small margin. It was a fight. He didn't want to lose it, but he actually lost it. And he's coming back for it. He has said it several times. And being campaigned for by the likes of William Ruto and Ford Kenya's Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi, and you see having fiery politicians like Malala, they are sending the message straight home. It tells you a lot. I mean, Governor Angamati has to, have a plan. He has to have a plan because he has a tough battle. It's going to be a tough battle. There's no way, there's no guarantee that he'll get the second term. Because with the outfit, if things continue the way they are going on, the chances are the battle is going to be tough. I don't want to say this one will fail or this one will fail. I mean, it's a tough battle. So he has to go back to the drawing board. He has to. That's what I can advise him. He has to.
Fair enough. And based on the reception and the way the leaders were received in Bungoma town, you saw the town was full. There was no even the way to pass through the CBD.
The crowd was everywhere.
Can you say that maybe now the Western Kenya is now fully behind the Kenya Kwanza alliance, or we cannot judge based on the crowds?
Yeah, there are two things to look at. One, it's the reception, and then second is turning the reception into votes. Those are two different things. Because you can have a huge crowd, even like what they had in Bungoma. And this is not the first time William Ruto is having a huge crowd. You know, William Ruto is a strategist, he's a crowd puller, he knows how to speak, he has his own special communication skills, he knows how to, connect with the people. So and he's this kind of larger than the house guest, where when you hear Ruto is going to be somewhere, people will just go, whether they're going to vote for him or not. They just go there to see this William Ruto, who is the most talked of politician right now in Kenya. And now take William Ruto and then you add Musalia Mudavadi, who announced an earthquake, then take Moses Wetangula, who just got his Ford Kenya party back after the coup. These are tough people showing up, so the reception is going to be big. The crowd will be big, and now the task is to turn the crowd into votes. Turn the crowds into votes. Like I said earlier, way back, that Raila had the biggest crowds, but when it came to winning elections, a lot of things used to happen. So I mean, we are watching, and I think that's how things are. That's what we can say for now. Yes.
Yeah, and the way you saw the crowds, watu walikuwa na zile kofia za Ford Kenya, kuna wale walikuwa na za ANC. Let's now talk about the Kandui constituency. We have Honorable Wafula Munyinyi, who has been the MP there for, I can say, for a decade. And he used to vie using the Ford Kenya ticket. By this time, we can say that he's in DAP Kenya. Do you think that he stands a chance?
Yes. He stands a chance if he wants his seat, to retain the seat and all that. And everyone stands a chance, by the way. Even Kukubo is going for presidency, and uko na kura yangu mkubwa. Anyway, when you look at Bungoma politics, most definitely, if we're to go to voting right now, with presidency, we know a lot of people are going to vote for William Ruto and Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula. And when it comes to these other seats, let's say the gubernatorial seat and the member of parliament seat, then it's up to the constituency residents to decide. And I don't think they will go with the party wave. Okay, they will choose somebody, individuals. They look at people who can change their lives. I mean, people who can, bring development and stuff like that. Western Kenya needs to really think seriously and do a soul searching for the kinds of leaders that they're going to vote in come August 9th, because this is a region that has never developed. Okay, you will see a lot of projects that just started, but they were never finished. You will see houses, drive around, you'll see houses that was somebody started building, but then they never finished. Either ilifika kwa linto, ama ilifika kwa mabati, ama walianza ukuta imefika mahali. I mean, there's so many, even individual projects. That tells you that people are struggling. They don't have enough funding. The business environment is not that conducive. And Bungoma County is one county that has a very, very viable commercial environment where money circulates 24 hours, 369 days a year. Okay?
365.
Yes, what I mean is money is always there because it's just located around the border, you know, and all this stuff. So this is a county that needs, and Kandui constituency, by the way, is just almost, its headquarters is on the highway to Malaba border. Yes. So money, there's a lot of money. When you look at the banks, most people bank, whether Uganda or Kenya and all the commercial activities that are taking place, people bank their money in Bungoma. Okay? So there's a lot of money, there's business. But now, whoever comes in with this constituency, if you look at Bungoma town, the Bungoma town is in the constituency, Kandui constituency. So whoever is coming in should really be someone who has brains enough to turn Bungoma town into a business hub. Talk of industrial area in Bungoma. Talk of industrial cottages in Bungoma. Talk of infrastructure in Bungoma. For example, we call them enabling environment to do business. Talk of today, yeah, we saw the launch of this bank. They were doing a launch of NCBA bank was launching, and they are actually put a generator on standby.
Because they're not sure.
They're not sure about power, yes. So those are the things whoever is coming in, and those are the things the constituents are going to look at. Can we have stable power? Can we have better roads? Can we have energy? Can we have, working environment that is conducive to do business? Those are the things that the residents are going to look at to elect whoever they want. So I don't think party and coalition politics is going to play much in these other small seats.
Wow, thank you so much. And I want to thank also the governor of Bungoma, because you saw him during the launch of NCBA Bank. Yes. In his speech, he welcomed the Kenya Kwanza coalition who are coming to Bungoma, and he said that he wants a peaceful campaign. Yes. So I think that is a good move. That is the politics that we want to see in our country.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Bushebi Jr. And thank you so much, our viewer. We are going for a short commercial break. We'll be back with the second part of Maisha Prime News. Stay tuned. Well, welcome back. That was our incisive talk there with Bushebi Jr. Now moving on, Kakamega Senator Cleophas Malala has revealed that he has reached a gentleman's agreement with his predecessor Boni Halwale over the county's gubernatorial race. The two are among politicians who have expressed interest in succeeding the outgoing Governor Wycliffe Oparanya, whose second term ends in August 2022. Malala claimed that the two leaders will not contest the same seat in the upcoming general election. They also agreed to drum support for Deputy President William Ruto's union with Aman National Congress ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi and his Ford Kenya counterpart Moses Wetangula. Speculations were rife on whether Malala and Halwale will contest against each other despite being in the same team. Analysts opined that fighting for the same seat could split Ruto's votes in the county, benefiting their key competitor from the Azimio la Umoja faction, which enjoys the backing of incumbent Governor Wycliffe Oparanya.
Mudavadi ameshika hiyo mkono, Wetangula amekubali. Wakati wanakuja hapa wanasema hiyo lineup, na muomba mtu asiulize shwali, we are doing it because now we have the network. Na hapa Bungoma, kwa sababu baba yangu wa siasa alikuwa Michael kijana wa Malwa. Michael kijana wa Malwa, ninaapa leo kwamba kiti yenye nilinyang'onyo ya gavana Kakamega, nitakutana na mpinzani yangu kutoka ODM, nitamshinda asubuhi, ndio wajue bullfighter sio mtu wa kuchezea. Murio mna bana wewe. Uligwerwa. 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 Asante, nimulete Ferdinand kutoka Kwanza pia naye aweze sema machache.
And members allied to the Deputy President William Ruto have protested over what they term as denial by some powerful individuals to use the new Wanguru Stadium in Kirinyaga County for the UDA rally scheduled to be held on 29th of January. Let's listen in.
Lakini mmoja wetu hapa Kirinyaga akaamua ya kwamba hii mkutano ikiwa inaongozwa na Deputy President William Ruto hata kubali ifanywe Wanguru Stadium. Msiniulize ni nani, your guess is as good as mine.
Leaders in Kirinyaga County having been denied a permit to hold the rally for His Excellency the Deputy President in Wanguru Stadium. And we've met today with the leaders from UDA in Kirinyaga and mostly the MCAs who are our hosts in Mwea. And we have agreed that even if we have not been allowed to use Wanguru Stadium, despite the fact that that is where Mashujaa Day was, and despite the fact that PS Kibicho has been using it for public meetings, when we decided to ask for Deputy President, they decided to tell us that the stadium is not complete. So our question is, was it complete during Mashujaa Day? And then it became incomplete. Was it complete?
Public facility imetumia pesa ya serikali. Lakini kama vile governor ameelezea, tutapata an alternative venue. Mkutano Wanguru Stadium ikue isikue, lazima tutafanya mkutano wa Deputy President Mwea. Huko Dhiva hatuhami, tunafanyia hapo kwa sababu sisi ni watu wa Kirinyaga.
Police spokesperson Bruno Shioso has assured Kenyans of their safety, saying the National Police Service NPS has fortified security systems in information sharing to ensure credibility after reports warning of a looming terror attack in Nairobi. This comes after the French and German governments on Thursday warned its citizens residing in Kenya for an impending terror attack in Nairobi, targeting areas frequented by foreigners, including hotels and restaurants. On Thursday, the French embassy urged its citizens to be vigilant, stating that the threats against the Western nationals in Kenya are real. According to the embassy, terrorists are targeting public places such as hotels, restaurants, and recreational areas in the country where the foreign nationals frequent. Besides, the French, the UK, Dutch, and German embassies have also warned their citizens against visiting a number of places in the country. UK's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office advised the foreign nationals against traveling to areas within 60 kilometers of the Kenya-Somalia border and eastern Garissa County. The FCDO also warned against traveling to parts of Mandera, Lamu, and Tana River counties. Security agencies, in conjunction with the Kenya Wildlife Service, arrested 2 suspects in Busia for smuggling ivory tusk worth 9 million shillings. The 2, a Kenyan and a Ugandan, who were arrested at Korinda in Matayo sub-county on Friday 28th, are suspected to have sneaked in the ivory from Uganda. Police say they acted on intelligence to nab the male suspects who were allegedly transporting the tusk on a motorbike. The suspects are being held in custody at the Busia police station as investigations into the matter continues.
Ningetaka kuarifu siku ya leo this afternoon tumeweza kufanya kazi nzuri sana baada ya kupata ripoti kutoka kwa the members of the public kwa wamebeba hizi elephant tusk na wakaweza kushikwa, na pia hawa suspect walikuwa na motorbike moja KMEV 721N, ni Bajaj Boxer ambao walikuwa wanatumia kusafirisha. Tuweza kunaza kilo 26 za elephant tusk ambazo zilikuwa kwa gunia, na zote za dhamana ya milioni 9.1 million Kenya shillings. Ningetaka kutoa ilani kwa wale ambao wanahusika katika hii biashara ya kwamba mkono wa sheria inaweza kuwashika.
The Judicial Service Commission JSC has on Friday launched the 2022-2027 strategy plan and the revised code of conduct and ethics. The document will guide the JSC in ensuring independence and accountability, as well as facilitating the efficient, effective and transparent administration of the justice. Speaking during the event, the Chief Justice Martha Koome said the strategic plan is anchored on 5 pillars, including efficient, effective and accountable administration of justice, motivated, professional, dynamic and responsive judges, judicial officer and judiciary staff. The strategic plan is also meant to increase public confidence and trust in the JSC, as well as strengthening its institutional, financial and human resource capacity. Koome, who is also the chairperson of the JSC, said the judiciary will strive to ensure the commission delivers its mandate by developing skills and competences of employees through training programs that offer career advancement of each employee. The CJ further stated that the judiciary will endeavor to engage in constructive dialogue with other arms of the government and stakeholders to facilitate smooth operations while protecting the independence of the judiciary.
The Commission will protect the institutional independence of the judiciary and decisional autonomy of judges and judicial officers, corruption and unethical conduct, acts of impunity and failure to perform duties vested in any of the judge or judicial officer will also not be tolerated. We are accountable to the people all the time. The Commission's hope is that all judges, judicial officers and judicial staff will aspire to live by the values and standards that the code engenders. Pending disciplinary complaints will be expeditiously processed to enable those implicated in arranged cases of misconduct to clear their names. I call on all Kenyans to join us and partner with us in this new quest to enhance public trust and confidence in the judiciary.
Well, and with that story now, let's pay some bills. Maisha Prime News will be back shortly. Stay tuned.
Shangala Technical Training Institute, Center of Excellence. Prepare for the beast. Informative, authoritative, unbiased. Welcome to Maisha News. Navaholo Technical and Vocational College, Center of Excellence in Building and Civil Engineering.
Now, education is always the key to success. Education is the background. Education should be the foundation. As Maisha TV, we embrace, we honor, and we value education.
Education is a way of bringing information, knowledge to our people, and that is the basic importance that we can see education doing.
We are here as solid partners to the growth of academics and career building in the nation. It is all here on your fastest growing TV station, Maisha TV, where you choose it, watch it, and love it.
Was that you?
Johnny, Johnny.
Yes, Papa.
Eating sugar.
No, Papa.
Najivunia kuwa Mkenya. Na ninajali matukio yanayojiri nchini Kenya na ulimwengu mzima. Natazama runinga ya Maisha ili nipate habari kamili. Naichagua, naitazama na ninaipenda. Maisha TV ni bora. Unapotia bidii katika maisha, mwishowe unafanikiwa. Unapotazama runinga ya Maisha, unajifunza, unaelimika.